All right. Yeah.
I'm hoping there isn't much lag so they can have a smooth game.
Yeah, the only us three, me, you, Prima1, we don't.
Right.
I don't think we've ever had lag because of any of us. So if there's any lag, it's gonna be one of you guys. But
Dewalt had 3 yellow bars,
yeah,
but having 3
I think he always has.
observers, it could affect it.
All right, here in the bottom right, we have your Protoss player Dewalt1, and in your top right corner, we have cRoSs. Both are S rank players. Very good Protoss down here in the bottom left or bottom right. I know he was one of our 1v1ers when he was in SK, the A team, in Brood War Clan League. cRoSs, I'm not too familiar with though. I don't believe I've ever seen him.
Cross Korean? And the answer is Korean living in Canada.
cRoSs is? Really? Huh. Did you Google that, Kit?
Just the chat on Discord. Legend asked where he's from, and Xeno Sky pointed it out.
cRoSs is trying to get rid of this probe in his base. Oh. Alright, so here you have your Protoss player going 2 cannons early rather than a cannon gateway. He sees the 6 Zerglings out. He feels like he's going to try to maybe run past, try to get inside of his base and do some harassing. Usually when I see this third base from the Zerg up here at like the 12 o'clock or the 9 o'clock or the 6 o'clock, usually I see them do like try to do a Hydra bust early. That's something that I have noticed. Because typically your Zerg players will take this, I guess you call it a 10 o'clock expansion down here on the bottom. So that 11 o'clock is free. But we'll see what he does. We'll see what he opens up with. Got a Spire coming up here for Zerg. Ooh. Excuse me. Xeno Sky, he's cracking me up.
I'm back. Just going back and forth with some people who had some questions about our events. This is a Think Quick. That's a team established in 2004. Showmatch. We basically feature 1v1 and 2v2 matches and give money to the winners. Stream the events, and then we put it up on a YouTube channel, Primal1 TTV, both on Twitch and YouTube. Please join our Discord, Team Think Quick. You're invited to join us in cast, and you're more than welcome to get in touch with us somehow to participate in these events, or if you know people. Take it over, Ethan.
You see that timing right there? Right as soon as he got to Zerg's third base, speed popped. And he was not ready for it. He droned a little bit too much without any summon support. You really need a couple lings here buffering for these zealot attacks. Rather than just straight Hydras. There we go. Boy, they were all so low. They did so much damage. His +1 is done. Oh, he snuck a DT into the main base. Oh. He's killing off the larva. That way he can't make an overlord in his main. This, now if he's got Storm, let's see here. He does not. Oh man, this might be bad for Zerg. This is really bad for Zerg. He's not attempting to save his main base. Oh, game. I like that 1-1. All right, now I'll be right back. This game's rolling this time.
Okay. Dewalt on top, cRoSs on the bottom. Predictions? Little harsh on cRoSs, so Xeno thinks it's going to be 3-0 for Protoss. Jerry. Where'd you go, Jerry? Oh, your microphone probably broke again. So cRoSs is going to lay down a hatchery. His pool just finished up. Dewalt should have a Zealot coming out soon. Headed towards cRoSs.
Gate opening. D1. The Ling's made early. Going for Ling speed too. He wants to break this. I don't know if he can. Well, if he doesn't have any probe help here, maybe. Yeah. Ooh, 4 zealots now.
It's got a lair that's making right now.
Did he cancel his Ling speed? Start that layer? I missed that.
I'm not sure if he was ever getting a wing speed.
He was. He kept See, I don't know if I agree with this move coming out of his base like this, where you know your opponent is just pumping Zergling.
So he does have speed.
Yeah, okay, so he kept his speed then, so he didn't cancel it.
He did make a Hydralisk Den.
He's making a layer, so I'm assuming he's going for fast up lurkers here, but this is
Took out quite a few Lings, but
needs to book it up here. Well, let's see. Honestly, right here, he might just want to hold and focus on getting that lurker out early.
got a Stargate in the making.
Yeah. Trying to position his Hydra so he can hide them, but have him close by. He's probably going to put him up here in the third base of Protoss to chill out for a minute until that lurker tech finishes. See, this Corsair, when it comes out, it's going to do some work, man. His Overlords aren't in position. There's nothing to protect his Overlords either. That's the thing.
Good observation. 4 lurkers.
This is an all or nothing right here. He's already supply blocked. Unless he's making another Overlord, which will just die to this Corsair in its base. Let's see if Dewalt can hold this though. I don't know, man. If he gets those cannons, he has got to target fire these lurkers. He's dead. Run in, target fire the cannons. Ooh, Dewalt all of a sudden is in some major trouble.
Wow.
Yeah.
I had no idea how that was going to go.
Yeah.
Felt he had a significant lead over Zerg. Double the supply. Might be on my friends list.
It might be one
I
of the
request all. Excuse me, I accept all requests.
Let's see here.
Prima putting down the hammer in the chat. Never took you for a stern man, but you are a fair man. It's not a very PC word. The R word.
Did Prima ban somebody or something? Is that what you're saying?
I think you put somebody on timeout for dissing you.
Oh, somebody dissed me?
Somebody dissed you. Mm-hmm.
What'd they say?
I don't like to repeat words that are not PC.
Give a fuck.
It's RETAR.
Oh,
I think it was just for the hiccup on the map selection or something.
shit.
Listen, man, when you're on top, you got haters. And when you're on the bottom like me, you got even more haters. I think Dewalt is suspecting a rush, right?
He's opened up pool first, both games. Yeah, both games so far. So maybe he's just playing it safe since it's a two-player map.
And he's going to put a Nexus down.
Usually for something like this, you can pylon, forge, nexus, then cannon. If it's not an overpool. I think he made a 12 pool, didn't he? Or was it an overpool?
Says he's just playing extra safe.
Yeah. But I didn't see the timing of the pool either. It may have been an over.
Will this probe survive? It doesn't look like it.
Xenosky, I feel like I know you from somewhere, man. What team are you in?
Brother from another mother, man.
I've seen him around, I know, but
I think he intentionally stopped this probe. Blair in the making?
yeah. You always want a fast layer so you can get a couple Scourge out to chase away the Corsair early and get a good scout off on Protoss. See if he is going Corsair or if he's making a 3-gate Citadel rush. Fosk. I think that's where I know you from. I know that clan. That was an I-Cup clan, wasn't it? Pretty sure Fosk was a I-Cup clan.
Jerry, I gotta say, your observer skills is just mwah. No sarcasm.
And looks like he's skipping the spire here. Just going straight for the Hydroden.
Stargate is up, making a Corsair. He must be getting +1 air attack, right?
Looks like it. Looks like he's going to go for Sarah DT. He's making his Citadel before his other gateways, which is typically what you want to do, but I've got a feeling since he's getting that +1 Sarah, he might get a DT in the mix as well.
cRoSs has made his 5th hatchery at his 2nd expansion.
See, I feel like the way this ramp is positioned right here, you'd almost just want to throw your Evo chamber up right there in the front, and just
Which
use that
one?
on his third base. I feel like you'd want to throw your Evo chamber right here, like on the right in the middle left side of the ramp, and then just have that little right side gap that you just have to block for an early Zealot rush. Because remember the first game, I mean, those 5 Zealots was the game changer, pretty much. See, like right here in his natural base, he's just got that little narrow gap that he's got to block off for early Zealot rush.
Evolution Chamber is probably one of my favorite looking buildings. And I don't like many Terran or Zerg buildings because I'm just Protoss to the core.
The Evo chamber?
Yeah, and I'm running on 98 graphics.
I don't know, man. That thing looks ugly as fuck. It looks like a
It's cool.
penis with horns or
It's
something.
like a human organ.
That's what I'm saying. It's weird. I like the Filer mounds the way they look.
Yeah, they're cool. They wiggle.
Boy, this Corsair pressure is. See, this is where he's. Yeah, okay. And Dewalt is definitely getting ready for this Hurley Hydra push. Dropping some mad cannons. Oh, I don't know about that.
So he lost 2. He hasn't been making more Corsairs. Oh, he's making one now.
Okay, he did supply block. I wonder if he saw this lurker egg. Oh, that's fucking neutral. It's like you said earlier, man. Some of these. Okay, so this right here is just meant on this map so you can get that clean block, so you don't have to add another zealot up top.
Hmm.
Maybe that's why they did it on the other map as well. I'm not sure.
Protoss has +1 ground attack. He's upgrading out of 1 forge and the 2nd forge. Zerg has 0 upgrades as of yet. Fire in the making.
attack is really doing some work. He got caught. A lot of overlords down. He's gonna be able to hold it off.
Hydralisks have +1 attack upgrade.
Look at that. After he kills the eggs, that gap above the gateway is big enough to let dragoons through.
That is interesting.
I never would have guessed that. Wow.
And they can't fit through or in between the forge and pylon, right? So he must have.
Let's see, 2 of these High Templar, 3 of them have enough for 2 storms.
Supplies are even.
See, that's not really where you want to be as a Protoss player. You should have a little bit of a supply lead at this point. But now he's making mutas, so that would explain why the supply is even. He's gonna pick off these High Templar.
Protoss is making his second expansion now. Now those Templars, 3 of them have full energy.
Yeah, they're both playing good. cRoSs definitely did not like losing that first game the way he did. I think he's out for revenge on Dewalt.
Cross has a solid APM. 12 minutes in.
Yeah, he's playing his mind out right now. Out of his mind. Ugh. Never would have guessed English was my first language.
It's all good. Made sense the first time. Ooh, a lot of Scorch.
Yeah. He's trying to get in there and pick off these High Templar, but I think he may have waited too long to do so. He may just be wanting to get these Corsairs at this time now instead.
Zerg is +2 attack upgrades.
There we go.
Protoss is 1 to 2.
Might as well get it now. Okay. Zerg
Wow.
that he should have attacked at this point. Yeah, here we go. You have to attack right now if you're gonna lose all those mutas for.
So did he lose some Templars there?
Yes.
They were full energy, huh?
Oh yeah.
He has 1 with full energy.
He lost 3 High Templar there, but now he's got 2 more to replace it. This other one's got. Oh, storms. You don't want to fight this bottleneck. Oh, look at that storm.
Yeah, and they weren't the most effective storms.
But he's at a storm now, and he has a lot of Hydras. Oh my. These Hydras have 2 upgrades for their attacks. This is looking bad for the Protoss. He needs to get the hell out of Dodge.
Might be a little too late.
Yeah, it is. He doesn't really have anything protecting his third base either.
Zerg has 6 hatcheries and a lot of Hydralisks.
Oh, now that Forge did finish upgrading, so that was good. He's got 2-2 now.
Dewalt had a lot of minerals. He just spent about 800.
But he's going to lose his third base now. And I think this game's going to be over.
He could have afforded many more cannons at his second expansion.
Yeah, and see, he's trying to run these pros because they're not going anywhere. boy, that Hydra pump, that's something else.
Both were playing very well. Ross just made.
Xenos guy, SH, SH, SH. That's a good skill to have.
And I think he's just hoping for. He was predicting 3-0, I think, for Dewalt. Oh, these Templars are going to get sniped. You know, one Dark Archon might have made a huge difference in this game.
Yep. Oh, he saved that High Templar. He'll have enough for one storm when this fight ensues. Let's see. He's got 1, 2, 3 storms available. Another High Templar just popped. Okay, well that's... Those are the traits you kind of need right now as Dewalt. He's got to get this third expansion back up ASAP.
He's got 2-3 upgrades.
Yeah.
Zerg has 2 upgrades.
And this is actually the... Oh. He's got a DT in the mix. Love it. Love it. This DT put in work.
There's Overlord there, so it's going to spot it.
Yeah, but he got a good amount of shots in before he died, though.
One of the issues is his storms haven't been connecting that well.
All these zealots gotta get in the fight. Yeah, 2 more storms coming. It's a decent storm. That's a better storm. There you go.
Dewalt is mined out at his main.
And see, the thing is, though, Zerg is not taking another expansion. There we go.
It's been macroing well.
Oh, Gucci's on. See, he just needs to hold position himself on his ramp and put some cannons a little bit closer. Would be better, in my opinion. Oh, he managed to get a cancel on
His third expansion, yeah.
Yeah.
He also dropped his
Storm.
natural.
Oh, he got it off. Oh, and that was a good storm. So it's getting in over here at the 9 o'clock base. Dewalt fighting, man.
It's coming back a little bit. He should be mining gas from the second expansion.
Boys.
He's almost mined out at his natural. He's going to have to try to secure another expansion.
Well, getting this other gas right here is going to help out immensely, I feel.
Zerg has 2 attack upgrade. Protoss is still at 2-3.
Got a lot more mutas back in the mix.
They don't look like they are upgrading anymore.
So it looks like Dewalt stopped at 3-2 upgrades, which is not bad. I really felt like the game was over earlier. Oh, that storm. Oof. Oh, and he got that last High Templar that he was aiming for. But Dewalt, he still has 5 storms available. think those mutas did as much as he wanted them to. And I think this might actually fare poorly for Zerg.
If Zerg's upgrades were a little higher, but it might not matter. Let's see.
I think there's too many storms available. Yep.
Wow.
And he's talking about doing a 180. Oh, up in the top right, Dewalt, cRoSs. Top left, we got cRoSs on circuit breakers. Let's see what kind of opening these guys do. So far, cRoSs has done about a 12 pull opening every game.
These aren't ideal positions for Zerg, right?
In my opinion, they're great positions for Zerg. Because, one, if you want to do an early Hydra bust, you don't have a long distance to walk. Second, if he wants to take those two expansions at the bottom and just defend the one on the bottom side of the ramp, then cRoSs has a long trek to try to make it over there and do any kind of harassment or anything. So, in my opinion, this is a good spot for Zerg. Going across the map, I think it's better for cRoSs. It gets him his third expansion easier. Easier time holding it.
Okay, the reason I mentioned that was I was thinking if Protoss was scouted to the left and saw Zerg's position, probably put down a gateway maybe instead of a forge first. But you're right. I mean, if you're Zerg and you want to rush close positions.
Sorry, I'm trying to catch him in the chat too.
So we lost our caster to the Twitch chat. cRoSs has put down his third hatchery at 9 o'clock.
Yeah, and he still did the 12 pull opening. I wonder, this pull positioning here on this map, I'm gonna have to try it out sometime. Because usually I'll put it, kind of in a gap between the minerals and the gas, and then put like a sunk. This is for 2 versus 2, of course, and use that for a drill. But I wonder if I could drill up and over as well. I think that'd be a good position for 2 versus 2 situation, though.
Yeah, but who makes circuit breakers in public games, right?
Ooh, we do.
In public games?
I do.
Do you get people joining?
Yeah, I'm trying to get away from fighting spirit.
I always thought this was a pretty balanced map, as good as Fighting Spirit.
It is. It is, but it's different.
More expansions. It's a little bigger, right?
No, I mean it's about the same size. I mean you don't have the middle expansion, but other than that, I mean it's got a little bit extra mineral only down here.
Stargate in the making.
See what
Fire
he's
in the making.
doing a spire this game. Okay. Sometimes
Circuit breakers is supposed to be favoring Zerk.
I don't know. Maps like this, for me, it's
That's
kind of hard
Dino's
to
guy's
tell.
opinion.
Does it? Okay.
I was just not saying it's a fact.
I mean, it makes sense because I mean, Protoss' third expansion is going to be tough. I mean, you're either taking this low ground down here with the gas, so essentially you're already in a bad spot because it's low ground, but you have that narrow ramp that you can kind of protect a little bit, or you're going to take this mineral only.
I've
And
always thought when players comment on maps or like race matchups and stuff, what I'm trying to say is they never really say anything about micro. And for me, this might be a really noob opinion. I think that like determines outcomes much more. You know what I mean?
yeah,
How well you micro, what sort of battles you choose to engage in, macro as well. But yeah, maybe those things are just as important.
honestly, in my opinion, everything, which it's kind of understandable, but everything is so important in StarCraft Brood War, down to the fine details.
Seems the same build from Cross, right? Same number of hatch, Hydralisk.
He's gonna try a +1/+1 attack Zealot Corsair, I believe again. Only he's not really making his third gateway. Which I find odd. Maybe he's trying to get out a little bit sooner. Ooh, good Corsair pick.
Six hatcheries for Zerg.
Hmm.
Archives about to finish up.
I'm not really seeing. I don't know, man. See, he's going for this Hydra play again. Solid middle.
Same Corsair harasses last game.
See, right now I feel like Zerg's in a little bit better position this game than he was in last game, though.
Why so?
I mean, you saw what the first attack did to Protoss last game, or to Zerg. I mean, he was marching into his main base. He killed a lot of Hydras. He had to pull his expansion drones off. When Dewalt went out this time, Zerg shoved him back just by the sheer force of units he had.
I thought Zerg had last game until near the end.
He did. But that first attack, Protoss had the advantage.
Um, Maybe if he had another expansion up.
Here we go. I don't know about this. See, this right here is nice. Being able to left click on a or right click on a unit, follow it, zoom out.
3, 4 storms.
We got lurkers coming now. See, this was I felt like Zerg's biggest downfall last game was he's losing to Templars too. Oh man, that hurt.
2 of them got picked off, so he's missing 2 storms. And those
This is
not gonna do it. This was a really bad engage for him.
that was tough.
He's not the type to play it out.
Yeah, I mean it's whatever people prefer. I mean we're always on Discord or you know in our channel if we're logged on. So, ooh, excuse me, apologize. I will not be staying up much later tonight. By the way.
I don't know. This might be our last.
Well, it's 2-2, so it's gonna be our last for this show match at least.
It's a good note to end on, I think.
We've had some good games tonight. You know, this has been nice. I don't know. Maybe he just likes the map. I was kind of wondering that too myself. You know, but see, maybe he just does not use this mineral expansion right here. You know, maybe he's just. But see, you still have 2 ramps like on Fighting Spirits on either side. And there are other maps that favor Protoss more against Zerg than just this map. The Ursidon right there underneath the Zerg Overlord is it's low on HP, man. My predictions typically, I mean, these 2 players seem like they're fairly evenly matched from what they've given us so far today. But now, Polyploid is more of a Zerg map with ZVP matchup. I feel like more so than a Protoss favored one, at least. And granted, I wouldn't say by much, but like I said, other maps would have been better. So in an evenly matched game like this, he's denying this expansion though.
6 Zerglings about to pop out.
It's where you throw down a forge and just sit at home.
He invested it in a second Zealot that's making now.
Now see that right side over there, that's not a...
And a forge.
That's link proof, correct?
Just in time.
See right here, you might see, let's see here. Got 2 more circles in his base. You might see Protoss actually, cannon down and just go kill Zerg. Not kill, obviously, but
Second expansion at 3 o'clock. Berserk.
All the Ursidons on this map have 9 hit points.
Yeah, the critter is at 12 o'clock.
Yeah, what was it? It was at 3 o'clock too somewhere. He had 9 hit points as well.
They have low HP, I guess. SC players have very low tolerance, apparently, for critters. Easy to kill, right?
These map creators are just so detailed in their fucking mapping.
I think we should just make like hundreds of them all throughout the map. There's one.
Yeah, see, 9 hit points.
I like the groan it makes. Like, what do you want from me? Huh?
Ooh, okay, so this right here is a tell by Zerg. See, he's not letting Protoss get the scout off. Zerg is going for a Hydra bust. He's got that den down, no layer. Overlord chilling over at Protoss' base. Stargate finally making. I think he's going to see this too late. Hey, he's got these 3 zealots out on the map now, so that's good. Landowner, what's up, man?
Should come and cast with us sometime, man. That critter is blocking the ramp. I love it. Did you see that? It's just chilling there. That's awesome.
Oh, he got the scout off. That is huge. He needed that. You're about to see a lot of cannons coming down for Protoss. There we go. Add 3 more cannons. Oh, the probe got a drone. Oh, and another down. And another 3 drone kills so far. 4. Oof. See, he's gonna lose his front gateway and forge here. He's gonna have enough to hold. Let's see what he follows up with though. You're about to see a streamline of Hydras.
Need more cannons. Must see more cannons.
Like he's adding another one. I mean, 8 cannons is a lot of cannons.
Is he making all Hydrolift right now?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, those look like they're Hydrolift. So that's a pretty smart response.
Well, sometimes what you'll see is Zerg, they'll make about 4, 5, 6 Hydras, and they'll just kill the gateway and the forge. And then
Right.
Protoss to make all of these cannons, and but in the meantime, those 4 to 6 Hydras, the rest of them turn into drones, and your Protoss opponent thinks, oh, he's doing a Hydra bust, but no, cRoSs is going for a Hydra bust for sure.
He's going all in.
Yeah, he shouldn't.
Those are enough cannons to hold, though.
Oh yeah.
And he's making more just in case. Corsair is getting some intelligence just flying around.
The Protoss Cannon Storm is doing. Still not making more drones, really.
This is me, Ox. and you suck is casting with me. Prima is always observing.
Prima is
Poor
not saying
Prima.
nothing, man. This is why you suck. You're on
Poor
probably
guy
one.
is exhausted. It's so exhausting to observe, especially 2v2 games. It's a lot of work. Like I'm
It
just
really
fucking
is.
shitting around here, but
There's so much going on. You have four different minds, playing in the same game. So you've got to keep up as one with all of them. So see now right here, personally, I would get lurker tech and just keep droning. And I would probably get another expansion too, because I mean, you've got time. You got to think. Let's see here. He started off with 2 cannons, and then he made 3 more. But let's see, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 additional 8. He made 9 additional cannons.
dissecting the game, my friend, while I just look at the critters.
Hey, it's easy to dissect the game when you're observer, but these guys playing it, man, it's a different ball game. Anybody can cast.
No, that's not true. I can't. Prima can attest to that.
You
That's
you
why I don't try to. I just point out things that are in the making,
you
stating
do
the
know
obvious.
though. The more you learn the game, the more you get used to it and accustomed to what you're seeing, knowing what you see.
I'm not gonna bullshit because good players watching it are like, this guy doesn't know what he's talking about, and it's true. So Zerg is making a lair and it's finished up.
See, like me, I would never be able to. I'm not going to play on these guys' level. So
We got a shuttle moving, 12 o'clock.
there's going to be a storm drop. I feel. I didn't see him actually load up the High Templar, but maybe it's DTs where he's dropping it. Okay, just one.
One DT,
Looks like
two overlords there.
he sees him. Got an early. Oh, he's using him to fight with.
Four. I mean, that's every DT's dream, right? That drones start attacking you.
Yeah, but he had Hydra's popping, so I feel like what he did there wasn't wrong. You can't say it's right, but I'm not going to say it was wrong. I mean, he had another DT drop down here.
Another drop at 3 o'clock.
Oh, and that
Ooh.
was a storm drop. Okay. He needs to move an overlord between his second and third base for sure. But now, he's keeping him busy. He's coming out. Dewalt's on a fucking rampage right now.
He's got a lot of minerals and a lot of gas.
This looks scary. When you have a shuttle flying around, storming your shit, and an attack force coming at you, this may not bode well for cRoSs at all. I feel like
Three of his Templars have almost full energy. Two of them have full energy.
he's getting lurkers now, but this might cause too much damage to
I
him.
don't see enough Hydralisks to try to hold this.
Let's see, here's the storm drops through. Oh,
Ooh. That was actually his best storm, I think, in this whole series.
these lurkers might be his saving grace, though. He's picked off.
It was like one lurker with 5 HP. Poor Zerg. Yeah, he had a lot of minerals and gas.
That right there, my friend. See, now if he had held this off, Zerg would have
cRoSs
won.
played incredibly. So did Dewalt.
Well, Dewalt was able to just turtle up and get his expansion going,
Overall, they played well.
his economy. Yeah, they're both great